Hey guys, welcome to the channel. All right, so we are going to be doing a video of my home gym. And here we go. Yes, we are starting with RitFit. We have the M1 2.0. We have the RitFit adjustable bench. We did some modifications to the M1. The Smith bar is raised higher so we could walk right under it. And we got extra band pegs, so we didn't want to put a bolt, so it's actual band peg up there, so it looks pretty good. Well, it looks factory actually. We have the weight stacks there. We have the leg curl from RitFit with an actual extension here, so we could add more weight to it when we're doing working sets. It's pretty awesome. We also have RitFit's Gazelle Pro. This thing is a beast. It's built like a tank. You can get full extensions. The only thing you can't get is, well, me personally, I don't get full range with the reverse hack squat. So what my wife did for me is, normally you would put a thicker pad right here where you would stand on, but if you have to do more, chances are I'm not gonna do the workout. So less is more for me. So what she ended up doing was she made these custom pads that are thicker than the original ones. So now I don't have to do anything. I just get on the machine and work out, and you can see the difference from how thin this is compared to how thick this is. And yeah, and I get full range on the reverse hack squats. I already got full range on the leg press and regular hack squats, but now the reverse, good mornings, everything, just full range. It's awesome. Down there we have our Genesis jack, rep cleva, and our barbells. All our barbells have all our names on there, so it's awesome. Our gun rack holder, our clock, our fan, and over there we gotta hide our unmentionables, our chalk, our water heaters, water purifier. We have our juicer and our refrigerator, our sink, our PR board, which we write notes, and then our daughter, 4-year-old daughter, will go and scribble and erase our notes. Here we have our PowerTech sissy squat with our badass kettlebells, which I love these kettlebells. They don't go quite heavy enough, which I wish they were heavier, but Fettle, the Fettle, what is this? GHD reverse hyper combo. This thing is a beast. I love it. I don't know if you guys could see how big it is, but in person, this thing is huge. With our weights on there, we have the Titan abductor. We have GMWD's calf raise with Titan's tibia dorsi raise, flexion. This thing is actually pretty big for how small it is. It's small but big. So we have GMWD's gluteator, as well as GMWD's pendulum squat. That pendulum squat is awesome. This is Titan's hip thrust. The weight horns are supposed to be mounted on the sides. I'm sorry, not Titan, GMWD's hip thrust. Weight horns are supposed to be mounted on the side, but we mounted them on the top. Just because we're so tight on space, we're confined on space. Our lockers, and then a bunch of junk up there. It's my wife's, our daughter's, and my locker. On this wall, we have a standing hip thrust by Vegas. That one's pretty awesome. And then we have RitFit's belt squat machine. We mounted it on there, and I actually put a swivel on it, which is pretty awesome. Check this out. So you could swivel and do your belt squats in the middle of the room. And yeah, so we mounted it to the height that we like. You know, the only thing is, I know some people would want to adjust the height, but this height works for us. It's perfect. This belt squat's awesome. We're gonna do a kickstand, a custom kickstand for it. But yeah, RitFit did a good job with the belt squat. Could do better, but it's you know, the 2x3 it's pretty good. Titans glute kickback. We were looking for GMWD's kickback machine. We couldn't find it. I don't know why they don't make it anymore. Would have been way more affordable. So we went with Titan. This is it's a good machine. I actually like the fabric. Fabric's really good. It's the same type of fabric, the upgraded grippy fabric that they use for, I don't know if you guys can see that, the abductor. This fabric's really nice. So Titan did a good job with that. Oh, I should have mentioned the GMWD calf raise. We modified it. It comes with foam pads. We put the leather wrapping and changed the seat to be a more cushioning seat, and we tightened the handle so it's not so loose. It's really tight. We're going to change the seat on this as well because it feels like it needs to be softer. It's really firm, and I don't know, you know. But also, GMWD doesn't have weight horns on here. We added those just because I had spare ones and I didn't want them laying on the ground. So I just mounted them, even though I'm not currently using them. So all these weight plates, my wife wanted them all pink, so we got them all pink. As you can see, there's a theme here. It's all legs, lower body, all lower body. The wall here, once we go through the wall, we have our upper body. Here is Titan's bicep tricep machine, which it's okay, it's good. I like it. The fabric's really nice again. Thank God they upgraded the fabric. I just wish they put a some form of leg holder down there, because when you're doing the tricep pull downs and you're doing heavier weights, you tend to come off the seat, and yeah, something to hold you down would have been great. This is HVO's bicep curl. It's a good machine. We put resistance bands on there. My wife likes it. We have RitFit's pad. We actually take that out and put that on the opening floor out there where we do all our groundwork. That's cushiony, I like it. So here we have Titan's deltoid and shoulder press. This is actually a really good machine. Again, the upgraded vinyl. I wish they would have put some weight horns right here for plate storage. They could have did some small upgrades. Also, the handles right here, I wish they would have gone and did like a curved handle. They didn't, so. But here is the dip station. Here as well, I wish this dip station had either a dual handle or a flip handle right here. I put a clip at the back to clip the little chain and bicep, the straight bar that comes with it. They should have one welded right here, just, you know, just to store it. I don't know why they didn't. It goes for that little hook back there. Not that I'm going to use it, but I mean, I don't want that laying on the floor. I hate things laying on the floor, and you know, they should have thought of that. So they need to update the machine. Also, when you're dipping and you're putting more weight back there, especially weight that's more than what you weigh, you tend to come off the seat. So some leg holders right here would be great. I'll probably end up modifying mine and doing that. Right here is Titan's pec deck. The pec deck is pretty good. I mean, they drilled extra holes, so now you get a fuller stretch when you do the reverse fly. It's okay. It's good. I like it, especially with the new fabric. I don't really have that many complaints. This is more good than bad. I wish it was a bit cheaper. The price went up on it, but I love it. It's pretty good. Right beside it, we have a GMWD's version 1 chest press. This, I modified the hell out of it. I love it. This thing is great. You could do decline and flat bench. I upgraded the pads that came with it. The pads are regular foam, and I also put in those 2 additional pads because when you do the sit-ups, it really, you were supposed to do it and your calves will hit this bar here, which really hurt. So now you put your feet in there and it's super comfortable. And here is the Buffalo rack from RitFit. Love RitFit, they're a great company. And RitFit's new adjustable bench with the head that could the headrest that could adjust as well. You could do seal rows with that. You could turn it into a preacher pad. You could actually do quite a few things. It's rated for like a ridiculous 2,000 pounds of weight capacity, so it's future proofed. But I love it. It's heavy duty, it's super strong, and yes, that is the weapons. I have a cart coming, so for right now the weapons are back there. I keep tripping on them, but I have RitFit's D handles. These are okay. The D handles that came with the Buffalo were, I mean, the knurling was really passive. I mean, it was pretty much non-existent. So I recommend you upgrade to the RitFit D handles. Additional cost, but I mean, it's worth it. We modified the Smith on the Buffalo as well to raise that. We went 2 pegs higher and got 2 more pegs. And then any bench you get for the Buffalo, that bar in the middle there is supposed to be mounted on the bottom. But the problem is your bench will hit at the bottom and you can't go deep. So what I did was I mounted it, I don't know if you could see here, the 2 bolts. I mounted mines on the side there, and now it's basically like the M1 2.0 where I have storage right here on the side, and now my bench could go all the way deep and I could do bench presses on the Smith with my bench facing out the way, you know, I feel comfortable. I'm not facing the garage door. And yeah, so I love this Buffalo rack. It's 2x3, not 3x3, it's 2x3. Yeah, I have, you know, I don't have any needs to upgrade anytime soon. I'll be honest, I don't do the low row or the landmine on this rack. If I need to, I'll do that on my wife's M1 2.0 just because of all this open space over here. So I'll just pull out her bench and do all of that here. It's just more convenient, especially since she has the weight stacks here. So yeah, but yeah, that is, oh, there's our cardio. Actually, this space is, I have another piece of equipment coming, so the space is going to be for that. It's coming sometime next week. I don't know. I'll show you. But if you guys have any questions on any of the machines, or You know, if you guys want me to do any in-depth review on any piece, let me know. Yeah, so feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment, shoot me an email, a DM, let me know what you guys think, what could I improve on, and yeah, stay tuned for part 2. I'm uploading that for the upstairs gym. Yes, there's an upstairs gym with even more equipment. So yeah, take care. Bye.